Ho ho ho, Merry. Okay, let me stop. All right, this is Monkey Business. Welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be building Gluttmor. I call him the range liquor, so you should know exactly who I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get into it. No need to delay. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. We're almost at 500 subs. Let's go ahead and get there. Thank you so much. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Gluttmor. Now, he's a good hero. He's not bad, but he has a few flaws that will make me not want to ever use him after this video. Maybe. It really depends. But let's go ahead and go over his skills. I already went over his skills in the harvest video, I believe. So I'm going to just go over the two important skills that we're going to be really focused on. His default skill is range. Hunger is reach. Deals S amount of damage to an enemy. If the enemy is flying, it deals another S amount of damage. This is real good. When it says flying, that just means that when their ability range is not walk but flying symbol. Now for his passive that really makes this build what it should be, reaching for seconds. When an enemy gains increased skill range buff, attach that enemy with a default skill, which is going to always be this one. Now, one enemy that always going to be flying is phantoms for one, and then once they come out, which is the phantom strikers, I believe, they get increased skill range buff immediately on battle start. Therefore, if he is within range, he can immediately hit them twice, which, trust me, with a good amount of crit can go a long ways, which you will see. Now these are his talents. I'm just go through them slow so you can copy them down. Now mainly they are for C damage, some attack, some increased C damage, some shields here and there, and I also got the Pacific talent to increase his range with increased range buff, which I do have a few heroes for that. So this is 2, and then this will give me another one just for that. So that's 3. Add that 3 to this 4, that'll be 7. So he'll have 7 range. But you're gonna realize how he stayed further away from the enemy, which is very frustrating. I'll show you that in a moment. Now I didn't put no scrolls into him. He just I don't even think he needed scrolls, even if he was working as needed. Because he can already 2-hit him at full 50 no scrolls and talents done. So I'm pretty sure he can do a lot more damage at max level and with these actually being upgraded. Well, not this one, but yeah, skills not bad. His other skills aren't bad. He can get unkillable, which is kind of decent with Devour Hole. Then too much gravy is not bad either. Let's go ahead and head to the artifacts. Now for the artifacts, he is a long range sharpshooter and he is range and not melee range. I wanted to build him with the perception set so that he can get that extra range, which he has 4 now. I want to build him with the range set to get the crit damage and the attack, since he scales off of both of those, but more so scales off of C damage. For his weapon, I went with C rate. With chest plate, I went with HP. With gauntlets, I went with C damage. With helmet, I went with block damage, probably because the only one I had. With shield, I went with attack, and with the boots, I went with defense. And then with the perception set, the only difference between the one range is 20% attack. That's about it. For his ring, I went C damage. For his amulet, I went C damage, and for his banner, I went attack. Now for his sub stats, I tried to go for C damage, as you can see. I went for majority C damage to see if I can take advantage of that. More C damage. Let me see. More C damage. More C damage. Yeah, and more C damage. Now there you guys saying, why so much C damage? Well, for one, he scales off of that way better than his attack. And right now, I almost got 6,000. That is almost at 6,000. Which is very, very fantastic. That's almost as much as his attack. That's about 12k in hits. That's a lot of hits, man. Now to be honest, with the team I got to go with him. I made 2 teams. I made a shielding team that can try and keep him alive, because without the shields he will die around round 12 or 13 out of 15. Now I don't mind making a level 50 version of him, but I believe even with non-tier 6 gear and with around 3k crit damage, you can definitely take him into level 12 or even 10 or 11, and he will still carry you in Phantom Strikers. And you can do that probably 3k C damage and 5k attack. So you can still make this with a tier 5 and 6 build. Now for the team, I will show you that in a moment when I go to that section. But other than that, this is all we have now. If I do think I need to level him, then I will, since I can. If he do improve while we're even doing this video, I may increase his skill ups on this video. It just, you know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's go ahead and start with the next section. Alright guys, welcome back. And if this video is helping you so far, give me a like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 500 subs. It'll be cool just to get there. Let's go ahead and go to the Phantom Strikers. Now I'm gonna just show you the long range passive skill they get. By the start, sets increased skill range buff for 3 turns on self. Now of course, flying person or flying hero. I love the spot open right here. Here we go. Let me see. I'm going to put it on auto first so you can see what I mean by he runs away. It's very frustrating, because when he runs away, then they're not in his range when they be summoned in order for him to auto attack them. I must be blind. I have to be. Oh, I had him in. Oh man, I'm stupid. All right, let's go. Ah man, you know, I'll make it fair. I'm gonna make it realistic with some other heroes. Let me see. I guess I'll put Dark Faith in there. He can survive a little bit longer. I'll take him out and I'll put in, yeah, I'm trying to get a whole lot of healers. As you can see, he can do a lot of attack power. I'm very surprised that he got that close. And there you go. And like I said, once he get close enough, he can go crazy. See how much damage he's doing, right? Now the reason why I gave him but once I gave him Fumbledore is because Fumbledore can increase his stacks or duration of his buffs, which can definitely help, and give him shield. So once they hit him without killing him, he can range retaliate, as he's doing now over and over. I mean, once he's healed and everything, because once he retaliates, then he can just finish you off if he already hit you earlier. I am glad he over there, because he's more towards the actual fight, actually, you know. Now one thing that he does not have is increased range buff, because I didn't bring Astora or Totem. I can't say his name, but I'll show you him. So this is just a run with just a budget team if you don't have all the heroes. And right there, this is where the bread and butter finna come in at. Everybody getting a hit. Everybody getting a hit. Everybody getting a hit. Look how good that is. Oh man, he just swallowed the whole team, literally. Oh, that's so good. This is what I wanted him to do, but the way he's running away bothers me. So the good way to counter this is to get close range heroes, because then he's gonna get close range as well. Yeah, see, this sucks. Because now he's way over there. If he was actually down there, he would have already had them half health. That's another thing that I like about him with the unkillable and with the extra turn at 20%. It really do helps. 1 million. He got this much from the when he get attacked, he get increased attack power when he attacks them, and then of course from his 5.8k crit damage. Like I said, 85% is the super sweet spot, 90% is the safe spot. You don't need 100, but it's risky. But as you can see, it paid off, and this is a good team. I'm happy they got close. Now I'm gonna show you this team in a different light. Okay, get you, and I'm gonna grab you over here. Try and force them to stay on the right side, and then I'm going to grab. Where's Astora? Where's Astora? You know what? I'm gonna get Oathkeeper. There we go. Now the whole goal of this is to give him unkillable, and to give him shields, and to give him extra range. Astora can give him extra range, and then Overkeeper can keep him alive with the Guardian Angel and block debuff, and then we have Fumbledore to increase everybody buffs. And there you go. So like I said, it's not bad, but if you don't got the right team that can go in the middle to make him want to come over here on the right, to be in the middle to get those free hits in when they first come in, he's just not gonna be that useful. But he gonna always do good and do great damage for you. He's just not going to be very amazing. He's not going to show you that much credibility or power as what he is. He went 8.9. Oh, that's nice. If I upgrade this would go crazy. If the devs really change his logic to go a little more closer, and then change this to probably melee range, then honestly, that will be probably very good. This will make him such a very great seasonal hero. But honestly, that's it. That's the video. I think he's very good. I did use him on manual and put him in the middle the whole time while having him defend it. And man, let me tell you something. I might make like a separate short of that. I wish I would have recorded it, cause that was fantastic. He ate through him within like 2 minutes. It was so easy. But that's the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I have a goal to try to hit 500 subs before the middle of this month. I think I hit it. I'm almost there. Thank you all for watching my channel.